Okay, so once you hop into Blender, you'll see you have the starter cube, you got the light, and you got the camera. You just want to delete those. So just click on them, press delete. Um, so we got the starter cube. We're going to go to our move tool. We're going to drag this up just a little bit. And then we're going to press on tab and go into edit mode. And then we're going to press Control R, add a loop cut here. Control R, add a loop cut here. Control R, add a loop cut here. Now we're going to press 2, go to our vertice select, or our edge I should say, sorry. And then we're going to hold Control and click. And then we're going to press Control, sorry guys, we're going to press on Alt. We're going to press Alt, click, then we're going to go on to Alt, Shift click on the rest of these. Okay, and now just press S to scale it out. Scale it out about this much, that's probably good. Scale it out about this much, that's probably good. And then we're gonna press we're gonna click off of this, then we're gonna go to tab, then we're gonna right click, and then we're gonna shade smooth, and just make it to like a good shape, like a good looking shape, I guess. And then yeah, okay, so now we got our basic pet shape done, and then we're gonna press Shift A, and then we're gonna go to mesh, and then add in a cube, and then we're gonna scale this up a little bit. And then we're going to press S to scale it down. And then we're going to drag this down a little bit. And we're going to be making the little pumpkin stem. Then we're going to press Z. We're going to give this a little bit of a rotate. Drag that down a little bit more. Scale it down. Press tab. Press 3 to go into face select. Then we're going to press on that. And then we're going to scale this out a little bit. We're going to extrude up. Go to change our view a little bit. And we're gonna make our pumpkin stem look pretty nice. And guys, I'm using press G, and you can drag it around. So just drag it around and just make a nice looking pumpkin stem. Okay, and now we got this. So I'm gonna go into here. I'm gonna scale. And then up here we can press O, and we got proportional editing. And what this does is it edits everything in the shape, as you can see. But if we turn that off, look, it just edits this one face. So we're going to press on proportional editing, and then we're going to rotate this just a little bit, make it a nice little pumpkin stem. As you can see, it's pretty nice. So as you can see, we're starting to get our pumpkin shape. I'm going to scale that down a little bit more. So yeah, as we can see, we got our little pumpkin shape. And then we're going to add in another mesh. Just go into, this is going to be our cattail. So we're going to scale this up, make this fit. Then we're going to go back to edit mode, go to our face select. We're going to scale this out. Make sure you turn off proportional editing. Okay. And now we're going to go into our X view. We're going to give this a little bit of a rotate. We're going to scale this out. Give this a little bit more of that. A little bit more of a scale. It's a little too much. We're going to scale that out a little bit more. Then we're just going to make this a nice little cattail. As you can see, we got our little cattail. We could scale this out a little bit more. Maybe something like that. Here, let's move this down a little bit. This kind of looks a little bit too sharp, so I'm gonna Control Z, and I'm gonna redo this. So Control Z is to undo, if you guys didn't know that. I'm gonna scale that out a little bit more. I'm gonna scale this out. Okay. Okay, here, let me get this cattail looking. Actually, I'm gonna scale everything on this down a little bit. And then I'm just gonna redo this. But yeah, don't expect it to get like the perfect shape on the first try, guys. It takes a little bit of trial and error to get a nice looking shape, you know. So yeah, then I'm gonna give that a little bit of rotate, not too much. Scale that out. Okay, now we got this. I think this looks pretty okay. We're gonna give it a little bit of a bend. So go into proportional editing, Alt, press 2, and then we're going to Alt click on here. And then I'm going to give this a little bit of a, make sure you turn on proportional editing, just a little bit of a rotate. And then we're going to come in here, we're going to give this a little bit more of a rotate. Go into here, give this a little rotate. Then you can see we got a nice little bend. Yeah, the tail does look a little bit weird, guys, but you know, it's just part of the little style. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, sink that in, go down. I think that looks pretty good. You guys can let me know in the comments what you think. We're going to add in another cube, and then we're going to press on our bottom view, and And then we're just gonna scale this down a little bit, and then we're gonna put it in the corners. See, try to match it up with the corners pretty good. Okay, and now we're gonna press shift click to select multiple of them. Okay, and now we're gonna scale them down just a little bit so we have a nice fit. I think something like this maybe. I actually want them to be a little bit bigger. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up here, and then we're gonna click on individual origins, and then we can scale all of the pieces by themselves without them scaling automatically, like all together, you know. So yeah, and then we're gonna go into our edit view. We're gonna turn off proportional editing. We're gonna select all the bottom faces, and then we're gonna scale out a little bit. Make sure you have individual origins on again. And then we're gonna go into here, go into our bottom view, and we're just gonna give this a little bit of a rotate, a nice little rotate. Doesn't matter how you rotate them, just give them a little bit of a rotate, add some movement to them. So as you can see, our pet's looking pretty good so far. Okay, and now it's time for the texture. So what you guys want to do to make the texture is you want to go to your browser, you know, Microsoft Edge, Google, whatever. And then for this, I'm going to be using Microsoft Edge. And then you just want to type in photop.com. Type that in. And then you want to click on New Project. And then go into your width and do 1024. Then your height 1024. I'm pretty sure that this is the texture size for Roblox. It might be 256 by 256, but I think they did change it to 1024 by 1024. But yeah, so just click on create, and then we're gonna add in a new layer. So down here, click on new layer, and then we're gonna go to our shape right here. It should be a little rectangle. It's right here. Right click if you don't see the rectangle, and then click on rectangle. Okay, and now hold shift and then drag, and then you're gonna make like a nice little square. Then you want to go to about 512 by 512, and then you want to go and just drag this so the corners meet. And then go to your magic wand, shortcut is W, and then we want to go to new layer, add a layer, and then we want to go to our brush. So our brush shortcut is B, and then we want to change the size of this a little bit, make it a little bit bigger. About that should be good. And then we want to get like a nice orange color. So I'm going to be using this orange. I think it's a pretty nice vibrant orange color. Okay, and now we want to add in a new layer, and then we want to add in a secondary color, like a secondary orange, to make our highlights. And then we want to make our brush size a little bit smaller, something about, I'll be doing 30. Okay, and now go to your smooth, click this drop down arrow, make that all the way 100, and then go a little bit off away from the edge, and then just draw like a nice little line, like a nice little pumpkin crease. Doesn't have to be perfect. Make sure they're not all the same. Just make nice little pumpkin creases. Okay, that should be good. Okay, now what we want to do once we got our nice lines is we want to control click both of these, and then we're just gonna control C, control V, and then control C, control V. Now we have this nice little thing going. Okay, now we want to hide the bottom two, and that's just gonna be for just practice. I mean, in case we mess up, just like a backup starting point, I guess. Now control click both of these, and then I don't know why this isn't showing up. Okay, now we got these. We're gonna control click, then we're gonna right click, convert to smart object, and then I'm just gonna scale this down a little bit more so it fits a little better, if I can. Can I scale? There we go. I'm just gonna scale it down a little bit so that I can duplicate this over here. Okay, and now what we want to do is we're gonna add another copy actually. So control V, then we're gonna get our magic wand tool. We're gonna select that. We're gonna go to select. We're gonna click on inverse. Go to B, and then we just wanna rasterize, and then we're gonna paint over this. So turn off our smooth. Actually, sorry guys, don't inverse. My bad. Don't inverse. We want to try to find our orange color that we used. So we got this one. Make the brush a little bit bigger. By the way, guys, I press Alt, hold Alt, and then right click to scale your brush size. That's how you can do it, like a little shortcut. and I want to go back to our lighter orange color, and this is going to be the top of it, so it's going to be like our little stem opening. So we're going to put our smooth up a little bit. I think I had this about at 31, so yeah, 31 should be good. And now we're going to make our little stems, so it just makes like a little bit of lines going into the middle, nothing too fancy. Make sure you're away from the edge a little bit, because our texture, it won't show very good. And guys, I'm kind of rushing this, so you can make it look as good as you guys want. Spend some time. I'm not a very good drawer, so I can't draw that good, but yeah. So we're gonna go to this layer, we're gonna add in another layer. We're gonna go to our shapes, we're gonna right click, go to custom shape, press this little drop down button, and then wait for this to load. Now go and type in arrow in the find. We're going to scroll down until we see this one, the caret up. We're going to select that, and then we're going to go over here and we're going to add like a little darker orange color. That's what I'm going to use. And then we just want to make like a nice little cat eye. Make a nice little cat eye. Select our fill, color it in. Okay, I actually don't like this color, so I'm going to go onto the EFF. We're going to add in a color overlay, and then I'm going to find a nice orange that I like. I think that's a good orange. Maybe darken this up a little bit. Sorry guys. Yeah, I think that's pretty good actually. I like that. Okay, now we're going to Control C, Control V, copy it over. We're going to hold Shift so it stays on the same axis. B, Control Shift. We're gonna bring this over a little bit. You can try to make it match up as best as you can. It shouldn't matter that much. I'm gonna add in a new layer, and then make sure we got the same color selected. Hold on. Okay, so to get this color, we're gonna go to our eyedropper tool. So press I. It's a shortcut, and now we got this. So I'm gonna scale this up, and we're gonna make like a little cat nose. So we got that. And I'm going to turn my smooth tool down about to 50, about halfway. And now we're going to go in from the center, and we're just going to make like a little cat. So see, it's pretty cool. We're going to Control C, Control V, go into edit. We're going to go to transform. We're going to flip horizontally, and then make sure you're holding shift when you bring it over. And then we're going to line it up. So as you can see, and then we're going to right click, select both those, line this up pretty nicely in a new layer. Go back here, and then we're going to add in our little whiskers. Remember guys, spend as much time as you want on the fine details. I'm just kind of rushing this. I'm actually going to duplicate this over, so do the same trick horizontally. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm kind of rushing this so I can so the video isn't too long, but feel free to spend as much time as you want working on the fine details, I should say. I'm gonna select both the eyes. I'm gonna copy them. I'm gonna scale them down just a little bit, and then I'm gonna go to color overlay. I'm just gonna brighten it up just a little bit, like a little hair. And does that look any better? No. Okay. So now we got this, and now we need to get our stem color. So select our colors, and then we want to find like a nice vibrant green. I think that's good. Go to our brush, then we're just gonna add make it match up, see if that looks good. Yep, I think so. Okay, now we need like a little brown, like an orangish brown, maybe something about that. No, what can we get? Maybe something like this. Yeah, I think that would look good. I'm gonna get a couple colors for our tail. Maybe a darker brown. Okay, now we got a couple colors going. We got all of our three sides. So this is gonna be the face, this is gonna be the other three sides around the body and the bottom, and then this is gonna be our top where our stem comes out from. And then these are our colors. So we got the green for our stem, our pumpkin stem, and then we got three colors that we can choose from for our tail and our feet. So we're gonna go to file, we're gonna go to export as PNG, we're gonna click save. Okay, now that we're back in Blender, go and click on your pet, or the main cube, I should say. Go to UV editing, and then click on open right here. then go to downloads or wherever you found you saved your texture file at, and then we want to find our texture file. Then we want to open image. As you can see, we can see our image now. And now we're gonna go, make sure you're in edit mode by the way, so press tab and then go to face select, so press 3 and then click these 3 sides right here. Okay, and now we're gonna click on U, project from view, and then we're gonna come over here, we're gonna press A, then we're gonna press scale, and then press G to move. And then we just want to make it match up with our texture best as we can. Doesn't have to be perfect, but just try your best to make it match up as best as you can. Remember guys, you can spend as much time as you want making your texture nice. I kind of rushed mine, so it's not the best texture, but if any of you have like any experience in graphic design work, then yeah, you probably shouldn't have to worry about that. So I'm just trying to make this line up best as I can. My texture isn't the best, so it's not going to be perfect. And then we're going to come over here, U, project from view, A, S to scale. Doesn't have to be perfect, guys. Okay, now we got that. We're going to come over here, do our back side, U, project from view. Come over here, scale it, make this match up as best as we can. Alright, come over here, grab this side, A, S, oh, project from view. Oh, shoot. Okay, got this. Okay, now we're gonna come up on the top. We're gonna press Z. Then we're gonna U, project from view, A, S to scale. Bring this over. Our texture isn't really that good, but it does the job, you know. We're gonna come down here, U, project from view, and then we're gonna make this our bottom texture. Not our bottom texture, just every other texture we've been doing. We got these two. We're gonna we're gonna press A to select all, and then it doesn't really matter about this one. You don't have to project from view. We're just gonna come over here, press A, and scale this down, and then we're gonna make it like our brown color for our feet. Actually, I'm gonna use this color, and then we're gonna come over here for our tails. Press A, come over here, press S, scale it all down, then drag it into our brown color, and then we got this one. We're gonna select A. Press this all the way over here, bam bam. Okay, and now we're gonna go back to layout, and now we got to add our texture to all of this. So we're gonna hold, drag, click, and select all of this. We're gonna right click on join, then we're gonna come over here to material. We're gonna click this little yellow button. If you don't see that, just click on new, and then the yellow button, click on image, press the drop down menu, and then you want to find your texture. Okay, and now we have our texture selected, and as you can see, you can't see it right now, so you want to come up here, and these are our view modes. So this one is our viewport shading or our wireframe, and you can see like all of the geometry and stuff. And then this is our normal one, you'll use it most of the time, and this is our material preview. So as you can see, we can see our pumpkin cat now, and it does look a little bit choppy. The texture could definitely use some more work, but yeah, it does the job. I'm gonna press A, come in here, Control L to select a shape, and then we're gonna just try to make this match up with our pumpkin stem lines. So yeah, as you can see, now we're gonna click on File, Export as FBX. I'm gonna send this to my downloads. This is gonna be pumpkincat.fbx. Click on export, and now go to Roblox Studio. Okay, now that we're in Roblox Studio, I'm in my game that I'm making, my map. Here, let me show you guys real quick. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, I've been working on this map for a while now, but that's not the point of today's video. So as you can see, we're in Roblox Studio now. So go to View, click on Asset Manager, then we're gonna press this. This is gonna be our bulk import button. Go to Pumpkin Cat or click your file. We're gonna open it. We're gonna apply, and then wait for this to download. Then we got this. We're gonna click it. We're gonna right click, insert, and then we are going to press F to zoom towards it. Now you can see it looks a lot better in game. Again, the texture is kind of choppy. I could have spent a little bit longer on that, but to scale this, press Alt and then scale it down. It used to be Shift, I think, at least. I don't remember, but yeah, as you can see, I made this classic Roblox styled pumpkin hat, If you guys want to know how to make classic Roblox UGCs like this, let me know in the comments and I'll make a tutorial on how to make classic Roblox accessories. But we're just gonna delete our old one. Actually, no, I want to keep this. Sorry. We're gonna move this over, and then we got our one mesh. So make sure you save it as one mesh. So as you remember, I highlighted it and then I right clicked and then I pressed join. But you gotta make it one mesh to make it a UGC. So yeah, then I'm just gonna scale this down a little bit. We're gonna make this a little shoulder pet, and remember it has to fit the UGC boundaries. But we're gonna make this fit. Again, guys, my texture is kind of choppy. You can definitely spend a lot longer on it, but yeah, it does the job. We have our top hat over here. I'm gonna move this over, and then we can duplicate this, and then we can just scale this up, and then we have a little pumpkin head, Halloween pumpkin cat head. I think that looks pretty cool. We can scale this, we can put it on our head, make a little head accessory. You can do whatever you want with it. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Maybe you guys will upload this as a UGC. I'm not gonna show you how to upload it in this video because I don't have UGC access, so I can't show you how to do that. But yeah, maybe you can watch a video on how to upload it as a Roblox UGC, but I won't be showing that in today's video, like I said. But I hope you all learned something in today's video. It was a pretty easy tutorial to follow, but I just wanted to show people how to like do some basics in Blender, how to do a little bit of texturing, and how to make a UGC item. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more Roblox tutorials, make sure to hit the like button, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.